Right, today I'm going to try something a bit different. For a long time I've had several Class 37s. Some of them are very old. These two are Hornby made in England. This one is the younger of the two. This one, which is 37130, I have actually been playing at the wrong time. As you can see, it had lights in it. I may well put those back. But I did actually do the famous printer motor. The electric motor was seriously damaged, and I did do the famous conversion. If I can find something to point with, let's get. Oh, let's knock the camera over, shall we? Yeah, here we are. I had to make this little, with my 3D printed little collar, fit the printer motor in here. They cost nothing, by the way. This is the fat one. You can get thin ones that actually fit in. These are the blocking diodes that protect it. And it's got an old Bachmann DCC chip in, which I mended. The diodes had blown out of it. It's a common fault with those ones. However, the motor is too wide to be able to get the wheel in here. It doesn't really matter. I was just trying to do it for fun, really. And it does work. And so does this one, which has got the original motor in it and front and rear lights and things like that. This one is going to be the main driver then. This one's going to be at the front. And they're going to be permanently, well, put together. It's going to be double header. Now what I want to do is actually connect the plus and minus rails together so that the pickup actually pick up all the time for both engines, locomotive, both chips, if you will. I don't see why it shouldn't work. I've never done it before, and I'll just put a couple of little black wires in between the two with some kind of possibly some kind of what should we say, connector on there, so I can disconnect them. I'm also going to use the these, which I've shown you before, which are the push together jobs like that. The only problem with that is between the two locomotives, because of the system I've used here, which is the only way I could think of getting these in. I just melted, I got them hot and melted them in there, and they work fine. But with a pickup, with a system like this, of course, they can't turn. So, looking through my box of bits, I thought, in that case, I might either have a bash with, where are they? They're in here somewhere. With these couplings, the American ones, of which I only have two, but then again I only need two. There they are. Because these, when they are hooked together underneath, like that, they will actually go around corners, which should be considerably better, I think. So I think those ones are going to be the ones that are going to be installed. So I need to put one of those in here, and the downsides are like that, and the other one I need to invent something for it to go on to drop it, go on onto here somewhere in there. So I've also got to decide which way around to put this. I think I'll put the end, both motors at the back. I'll try that first. So let's heat this up with a blowtorch and get it stuck in there. and see what it looks like. Yeah, what I think I'll actually do one so that you can see how these little things work. Like that. It comes out of there. They're etched. That's the actual. Oops, drop it. That's the actual thing. First of all, trim off the surplus. I've forgotten how I did this actually. I think, as I recall, I held this with these pliers in the middle, like this. I'll stop that. And with the etched lines up, they don't go to the outside, they go to the inside. So I get the middle and push that up. As I say, I can't remember how I did this the other times gone by, but that's about the size of it, so that's half. And then twist that over. Oops, get in the camera. Twist it over. It does go. Just grab the edge of it. Like that. It's about there. Twist that over. So it does go. There it goes over. Like that. And a bit more. Bit more. And eventually it does actually go over. I'll just squeeze that in a bit. Squeeze that. Very gently, and it will go. That'll do. That's it. Just keep fiddling with it until it makes a little box. And there we have it. Now then, all we've got to do is heat that up. I can't get that in there, so I go and get a blowtorch, heat it up and get everything that's going to melt out of the way. And that's going to go in here, hopefully. You can hear this over the blowtorch. Just heat that up there and push that in there with that, like that. Switch that off so it's in there, and of course I'll wait now until it's calmed down a bit. Of course I got that too low, but that's it. It's going to go like that, sort of. Now then, all I've got to do is try and get these in there. Lord alone knows if it's going to work or not. Maybe not. Right, I'm going to get this one in there. if possible. In we go. Boom. And it should go about that far. They're about the same. All right. So here I am soldering in the wires to link the two engines, two locomotives up together. This one, the red one here, which is here, is screwed onto a plate which goes into there. The back one is just a push on one. That was easy to do. I just coupled up to this. Now this one, I have done it before, brave as I am. It's very, very close to these sprockets, this down here. If I zoom in a bit, when you're soldering here, this one, which is screwed onto this piece here, goes into there, is very, very close to these plastic sprockets here. I have ruined one in the past by just getting the soldering on that bit too close and melting a tooth. So this time I thought I'll just do this properly and take this out completely, unsolder it if possible. That'll do it. I do not like doing things left-handed. Now then, will that slide onto there? Yes, it will just. I haven't got my heat gun, so we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. That'll do. And screw that back in there. That's better. Now you'll be saying to yourself, he hasn't got any black wire. You're quite right, I haven't got any black wire. So this is only a test run anyway, so because it backed up. Because if it does work, put these down to the other side of the gears. Often had a case where I put these wires in, and the gear on the gear side, the gears just eat the wires, and bang, that's the end of it. Now what I need is some little bits of something to hold all this wire together. So here we are. I'm going to try and make this run, and of course you know that something's going to go wrong with it. So here we go. And it goes the wrong way. Yeah, start again, yeah. Right. Here we go. The two speeds of the locomotives aren't the same, and you can see the grey wires, so I've got to find some kind of connection in between. It works rather better going backwards. What's happening is that the front one is running faster. So I'll have to adjust the speed of that. And that's it. So it was just really a bit of fun. Two very old locomotives, one of which was nearly dead. Yeah, we'll see. I'll get that grey wire replaced with a junction, some kind of joint, so I can plug it and unplug it. And fair enough. So I'll see you next time, if you can put up with it.